hi there, food friends. It's Kevin.
And Marianne behind the camera.
And welcome to Cavalcade of Food. And today, sister, we are going Mexican. We are making cheese enchiladas.
Chicken enchiladas.
Oh, chicken enchiladas. Thank you. Cavalcade style. Or I might say chicken enchiladas, which is what Moira Rose says. If you've ever seen, there was a series on a few years ago called Schitt's Creek, which is hilarious, and the lead character, she tried to make chicken enchiladas, and anyway, so that's what I call them sometimes, but these are chicken enchiladas. So we need chicken, so we're going to start there. Now, if you are pressed for time, you can by all means use a rotisserie chicken. I think they sell them in about every supermarket we've been in, already cooked. Or if you have leftover chicken from, a previous meal, you can use that as well.
Or if you're going to have leftover turkey from Thanksgiving, you can use turkey instead of chicken.
And have turkey enchiladas instead. That's a great idea, sis. A great way to use up leftover turkey. We're going to use chicken. But if you have time, then you can use chicken, raw chicken. Start with raw chicken and cook it. Now, it depends. See what's on sale. There are times that I buy a whole chicken because that's the easiest way to do it and the most economical. And I put the whole chicken right in a pot of water and I cook it. A whole chicken, probably 45 minutes or so. Essentially, we're poaching, right? So, Marianne, I was at the store and they had these big split chicken breasts on sale, so I got these. Look at the size of that thing. Okay? I'm going to put these, and there's 3 of them. This was like 3 1/3 pounds of chicken. Now, some of that is bone and skin, so we'll keep that in mind. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those 3 big chicken breasts in the pot there. Then we're going to be very generous with salt and pepper in the pot. This is a good way to season up this chicken a little bit. And if you have an onion, I actually would say use an onion, not if you have it. If you take an onion and cut it up, quarter it, and drop that in. If you would have a carrot, throw it in. Stalk of celery, throw it in. Because then what you'll be doing is you'll be making some delicious chicken stock that you can use somewhere else for something else. I mean, you might as well, right, while you're cooking the chicken, you might as well get some chicken stock out of it. And we will actually use some of the liquid from the pot in the chicken mixture for the enchiladas. So we're going to bring this to a boil and then reduce it down to a simmer and let it cook for, a half hour, 35 minutes. And then we'll come on back. We're making chicken enchiladas. Okay, honey, so our chicken poached for about 35 minutes. So let's make up our chicken mixture here. Now, here, remember I put that onion in with the chicken?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the onion, what's left of it. It's pretty soft. What I'm going to do, let me put this out on the board here. I'm going to give that onion a chop because we want to use it in our chicken mixture. And again, if you had other vegetables in there, you could do this. You know, a piece of celery, a carrot, even a couple cloves of garlic would be good. Okay? Now, again, these are enchiladas my style, how I make them. And, you know, I think like anything else, there's a lot of ways to make it, and certainly in terms of the authentic way, I'm not sure. I've taken some cues. We're not Mexican, but Ralph is, and I was at his cousin's house one time, and they were making enchiladas, and I watched her in the kitchen, and so some of this I got from that experience. Okay, so now we've got our chicken. I have pulled the skin off of it, Mare, and what we're going to do now is we're going to pull this meat off of here. These three, boy, these are big, aren't they?
Yes.
So, but that's okay. This is one dish we don't mind having any leftovers, do we, Mare?
No.
Because it certainly will not go to waste. So, go ahead and we're going to, like I said, we're going to take the chicken. Some of it you can just shred up if you want. The bigger pieces, I will probably take a knife and we'll just cut up like this. So, let me get all my chicken shredded, chopped off the bone here, and then we'll come back and put together the rest of our chicken mixture. Okay, look at all that beautiful chicken, Mare. Huh? So, we've got the onions, right, that we used in the cooking pot, and we're going to mix those in, and a few other things. One, I have a can of green chilies here. Now, you could, depending on how much spice you like, you could use the hot ones. I think these are just sort of mild, but we like these. They give a nice flavor. Then here's this beautiful cooking liquid. Look at that, from the chicken. And we're going to put a little of that cooking liquid in here, and the meat will absorb a lot of that, and I'll just kind of help to combine everything here for our filling. Yeah, and I'll keep that meat nice and moist. And I put in, Mare, a packet of Sazon, which is a Mexican seasoning blend. You can get it at the Mexican market, or you can get it in the international aisle at the store. And it's got a netto in it, which kind of gives it that really pretty, kind of, see that orangey color?
Yes.
But it also adds a really great flavor. And I think I'm going to put just a little more of our broth in here. And of course, that chicken broth is a great base for, you want to make some really great Spanish rice to go with, and you can cook it in that broth, or you can use that broth, of course, as a soup base, or you know, a million other things. So, okay, there. How's that?
Looks good.
Make it look good? So this is our chicken filling now is done. I have preheated the oven to 350 degrees, and now we're going to start on our tortillas. So, okay, honey, we are ready to start assembly of our chicken enchiladas, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to start with our tortilla. So you can use whatever you like. These are like 8-inch tortilla, and these are flour. You could certainly use corn if that's your preference. Let me turn this down a little bit. I've got a skillet here, Mir, and inside that skillet is enchilada sauce that I have brought to a simmer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tortilla and I'm going to coat it in that enchilada sauce. How's that? Okay? And that helps moisten the tortilla. I'm going to move it over here to this platter. Now we take our filling. You with me?
Yep.
Okay. And we put in our filling. And then we roll, baby. This is how we roll. Like so. And then we put it in our baking dish. There we go. Okay, let's do that one more time for our food friends. Tortilla in the enchilada sauce. By the way, over here, Mira, I'm just using a 9x13 baking dish. I gave it a little spray with nonstick spray, and I put, maybe just 1/4 cup of enchilada sauce in the bottom of the pan, okay, just to sort of help it keep our tortillas nice and moist as it cooks. Again, we're going to put in our filling here. And then we're going to tuck and roll, and then we got the ends here, and in our, you got that?
Yeah.
See how they're going in? All right, I'm going to continue on, and we'll come back when we've got them all filled. There it is, honey. So we got 7. So, it depends on how much chicken you have and how you distribute the chicken through the tortillas. I had an 8-pack of tortillas, so we got 1 left. I'll make some quesadillas with that one. How does that sound, Mare?
Good.
So the other thing, too, is if you have any enchilada sauce, and by the way, I just use canned enchilada sauce, okay? And this recipe calls for a couple of cans. And if you have any left from the assembly process, either in the skillet or whatever, just put it over the top here. Don't waste it. And then I've got some shredded cheese. So this is a Colby Jack. You can use Munster, you can use like a queso, whatever kind of cheese you like. We're going to use this, and we're going to put this over the top, and I just shredded it. You could use pre-shredded cheese as a step saver if you wanted to. I like to shred my own when I'm able because I think it tastes better than the pre-shredded stuff. Plus, I know I don't know what they put in that shredded cheese so that it doesn't clump together.
Yeah.
But they put something in it. Anyways, I like to do it like this. Okay, if I didn't mention, and I think I did, the oven is heated to 350 degrees. We're just going to put a foil lid here on this, and we are going to bake it for 35 minutes. Toots, who's ready for dinner?
We are.
So, let's show our friends the enchiladas. These were 35 minutes at 350 degrees, and honestly, the chicken was already cooked, and it just to rewarm it through and to melt that beautiful cheese on the top. And I have made myself a plate because we had, remember I said I had one tortilla left over, Mare?
Yes.
I made a quesadilla because I had some cheese. I saved some from what I had shredded up for the top, so I made a quesadilla. We've got some Spanish rice, some refried beans, and this, my friends, is the star of the show. So, I know you're hungry, Mare. So am I. So let's just get in, and yes, a little dollop of sour cream never hurt anything in my book. There it is. I have to tell you, sis, I think these might be my best ones yet. Delicious. Filled with chicken, and you get a little of that onion, that green chili in there. The tortilla is so nice and soft because it cooked in that wonderful enchilada sauce, and I love it all. But wow. So you can see this was a fairly straightforward dish to make, and it is chicken enchiladas a la Cavalcade. So I hope you enjoyed. This is a great dish, especially if you're doing a buffet where people can help themselves. You know, one enchilada with some sides, perfect meal, and it'll feed a lot of people. So great way to use up leftover chicken, or as Mary Ann suggested, leftover turkey, right?
Right.
Remind me after Thanksgiving, honey, if we have any turkey left over, this might be a fun thing to do. So, anyways, we thank our friends for watching. I thank my sister for working the camera.
You're welcome.
The recipe is in the description below the video, and I might say go on over to the website, which is
Cavalcadefood.com.
Yes, ma'am, cavalcadefood.com, right on. And you can connect with all the other things that we do here at the Cavalcade Studios. Until then, hope everyone's having a wonderful holiday season, and we sure are, and we are going to dig into our dinner here tonight. So thanks for being with us, and we'll see you again real soon, right back here, Cavalcade of Food. Bye, everybody.
Bye.